to you all. Welcome to a reading for the collective. My name is Quinn, and I am with Lotus Flower Wellness Temple. If you haven't already, please go ahead and give us a like, give us a subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Today we're going to be doing a reading from the Magical Spirit Oracle. Alright. So let's see what Spirit has to show us. Okay, so the cards that I've drawn are the past, releasing, rebirth, spring, flower child, which is momentum, creativity, and action, and blessings and curses. Psyche, self-love, and beauty. So, what I'm getting from this is I'm feeling that for the collective right now is a time for releasing or integrating the past. Things that have followed you, that have been sticking to you, that have just kind of, you can't really let go of that one relationship or that one thing that you did that time. Whatever it is, there's something that you might be holding on to right now, and it's time to work on letting go or integrating or working with that in some way that is core to you. As for the flower child bit, it is also a time of creativity and momentum and action. So, what that means to me is that now is the time to act, to move forward on your plans, on your ideas, anything that you had been working on, anything that you had been building up to. It's a good time to push for that and to got that. And to just move forward on those things. And for blessings and curses. So I'm really honing in on the self love here. Just the need to show yourself appreciation, to love yourself, even when things aren't great. Even when things aren't working out for you, it's important to show yourself love. It's important to show yourself appreciation. Sometimes things don't always go well. Things don't always work out in your favor. You have a bad day. But, it's important to show yourself love even in the moments when you're not succeeding. Even in the moments where uh, you're not really living up to your own standards. It's important to give yourself credit for trying and for the effort that you put in. And for those of you who are interested in book descriptions, I'll go ahead and read out the descriptions for each of these cards for you. The first card is the past, so let's go ahead and flip to that one. It's card number 6. Now, what the book says for this is the past, releasing, rebirth, spring, alchemy. It comes with an affirmation spell, which is I am awakening and appreciating the flowers of my soul. And the message here, spring season of the soul. Less mind, more heart. Less thinking, more being. This is a sign of rebirth, a positive omen of renewal, and a reminder that it is time to move on from whatever it was, from whatever it is. A relationship, a dark night of the soul, a psychological limitation, a challenge, growing pains, or even just general life stagnation. A change is about to happen or wants to happen, but you may not be letting it, even if it's at a subconscious level. Your soul is reaching out to you. Can you feel it? Can you hear it? It is time to let go now. It is time to trust. You have overcome a winter of sorts, or are about to. It has been harsh in its lessons, but it is no longer serving you. You have already learned what you were meant to. There is no need to continue overanalyzing, holding on to, or ruminating on this winter. You just need to channel your energy in a new direction. Where will you channel this free energy? The seasons are changing within you whether you want them to or not. Are you resisting because you are too in your head? Your soul is blooming from all the rain and pain that you alchemized into power. But you have yet to see the garden that has grown within you, everything that you have transformed within yourself. Wisdom, grace, resilience, and shedding of skins. Not everything needs to be mentally examined. Sometimes the life source within you just flows without needing your conscious attention. Sometimes we just bloom naturally, with the gentle guidance of spirit at our backs. Sometimes our heart is the one that needs to lead. And next up, I'm going to go ahead and read the second card, which is Flower Child. Self-pollination, momentum, creativity, and action. The affirmation spell for this one is I am the beekeeper of my own garden that grows. The message here is it's so easy to accidentally live for others, for their approval, praise, and validation. The ego thrives off this. It's easier for it to exist and make choices that way. But more than ever, now is a time to take your focus off the wants of others and start focusing on the pulls of your soul and heart, even if it doesn't seem right. What does Spirit call you to do? What is it that you really want to do, to feel? Ironically, perhaps channeling your energy there will end up being the best service to others. Not desperate attempts to satisfy that come from lack, comfortableness, and scarcity. Dear flower child, throwing her seeds and flowers, you are blooming even when you thought you couldn't. Your sweetness is now attracting the bees. Think of your energy channels as bees that pollinate or nourish flowers and growth. You have the power to summon them and send them wherever you want. Where will you send them, Queen Bee? Remember this. This card has an energy of royalty behind it. What you say and what you think has great power behind it now. With so many bees on your side, now is a potent time for creativity, projects, and taking action on whatever it is that you really want to do. Anything you act on or set intentions for has the perfect sacred soil right now, on the physical and metaphysical levels. So plant your seeds, magic flower child. You are ripe with power and possibility. Use it. Drawing this card can also be an affirmation of self-love and honoring your own sacred life. You're at a place of rich soil and soul and nutrients. You planted yourself, watered yourself, and you've grown so much because of it. And so you shall continue. Even when it feels like you've been buried, you still find a way to flourish. Alright, and next up we have the final card for today, which I'll read out. Blessings and Curses. Number 21. Duality, psyche, self-acceptance, and beauty. The affirmation spell for this one is, I am all parts of myself. I am divine and whole. The Red Rose, a guide, has come to pay you an important visit. She seeks to heal and ease a pain in your mind and spirit. There is shame and guilt for who you are, lurking in your darkest corners. It is holding you back in ways you may not realize. She wishes to shine a light there, to show you how to love your darkness into the light, how to turn your demons into angels. The thorns we grow come from a place of pain. They are a result of our need to protect ourselves from outside sources. They are defense mechanisms. Hurt that we can sometimes cause others comes from being hurt ourselves. If you try to pick a rose, it will prick you with its thorns. You might have goodwill, but the rose doesn't know that. It has been fooled and hurt before. However, the thorns are also what makes the rose strong, whole, and powerful. Her thorns are the rose's self-worth, her ability to stand up for herself, her discernment, her tenacity, and her persistence to keep going. The things that sometimes harden us also have great gifts to teach us within. The flowers are what the world loves to see us for, our personality, appearance, what we do. They are also what we can be judged and criticized for. If we are too beautiful, too different, too colorful, too big, too small, too much, not enough. But the red rose reminds us that we were hand created by the divine. We are divinity itself. This card is also a positive omen that you are reaching or will reach a point in your journey where you learn how to accept all of yourself, your whole, full, and most authentic self, the magic, the mess, and the mundane parts too. This will unlock so much grace and power within you. The beauty you feel within will shine out of your being, pouring out into the world around you. All right. So those are our three cards for today. I want to thank you all for joining me. And I want to remind you all that we have a gala coming up on the 11th for the Lotus Flower Wellness Temple. It will be happening in the green space at Railroad Square, over by where the Lotus Flower Wellness Temple is. And it will be from 6 p.m. to 9 p.m. Uh, you can join us either in person or virtually. In person, we are asking for a donation of $50 to $100. But in any case, we will be having we'll be having what's it? The a silent auction. We'll be having a drum circle. We'll be having testimonials and live music and food and all that sort of stuff. So please, if you feel called to, join us either online or in person. We do appreciate the support. And yeah, thank you for joining me for the reading today. I hope you guys have a wonderful night and rest of your week. And I'll see you Sunday.